Alright, so in this video, I'm going to be solving the equation 1000 times negative x to the power of x is equal to 1. So I know this is a sort of weird equation because we have negative x to the power of x, and we have that times 1000 is equal to 1. But let's try to solve this. So what I'm going to start off by doing is dividing both sides by 1000. So now I have negative x to the power of x is equal to 1 over 1000. Now from here, 1 over 1000, well, if I have something in the form 1 over a to the power of n, this is the same thing as a to the power of negative n. So in this case, this is the same thing as 1000 to the power of 1. And I can rewrite it as 1000 to the power of negative 1. Now, from here, what I'm going to do is take the power of negative 1 on both sides. So I get negative x to the power of x to the power of negative 1 is equal to 1000 to the power of negative 1 to the power of negative 1. And if I have something in the form a to the power of m to the power of n, this is equal to a to the power of m times n, meaning these two multiply and these two multiply. So I get negative x to the power of x times negative 1 is equal to 1000 to the power of negative 1 times negative 1. And now x times negative 1 is simply negative x. So I have negative x to the power of negative x is equal to negative 1 times negative 1 is positive 1. So 1000 to the power of positive 1. And obviously, any number to the power of 1 is just itself. So I can rewrite this as negative x to the power of negative x is equal to 1000. All right, now from here, what I'm going to do is let negative x equal to the variable m. This way, it could just be a little easier to solve it, and we're going to come back and then we're going to first find the value of m, come back, and then find the value of x. So I'm going to first start by substituting m for negative x. So I get m to the power of m is equal to 1000. Now, 1000 is the same thing as 10 to the power of 3. So I'm going to first take ln on both sides. So I have ln m to the power of m is equal to ln of 1000. And I can rewrite 1000 as 10 to the power of 3. Now, if I have something in the form ln a to the power of b, I can move b to the front. So this turns into b times ln a. So in this case, I have ln of m to the power of m. I can move m to the front, and ln 10 to the power of 3. I can move 3 to the front. So now I have m times ln m is equal to 3 times ln 10. Now, if I have something in the form e to the power of ln of a, this is equal to a. So what I'm going to do is rewrite m here as e to the power of ln of m. So now I have this times L of m is equal to 3 times ln of 10. And now I'm going to bring in another interesting function to this solution. So there's something known as the W-Lambert function. And what it is let's say you have something in the form a times e to the power of a. it states that if you take the w of something in this form, then this just equals a. So in this case, notice how we have ln m times e to the power of ln m. So we can think of ln m as a in this case. And this is in the form a times e to the power of a. We can just, let me just arrange this a little. Ln m times e to the power of ln m. So if I take the w of this, it would equal ln of m. And just to keep in mind, we have to do that on both. We have to take the ln of m on both sides. So, we have to take the w on both sides. So by doing that, I get w of ln m times e to the power of ln of m is equal to the w of 3 times ln 10. And now I get ln of m, which is the value of a, is equal to the w of 3 times ln 10. Now I'm going to take e to the power of both sides. So I get e to the power of ln of m is equal to e to the power of w of 3 times ln 10. Now e to the power of ln of m is simply equal to m. So I have m is equal to e to the power of w of 3 times ln of 10. And now, if I have something in the form e to the power of w of x, this is equal to x over the w of x. So this is going to equal 3 times ln of 10, which is the value of x, over the w of 3 times ln of 10. And now from here, if I plug this value into a calculator, you can do any calculator. I'm going to plug this into Symbolab. And by the way, this is the approximation. It's not the exact value. I get m is approximately equal to 4.55554. So this is my solution.